Hello YouTube! So today I'm going to show you the tip and trick on how to replace the short block on your Suburban. This is a 1999 Suburban. It's been made out of lots of different cars. It's got a black hood and some other different color, and inside the door jamb it's white, and the grill I think you can see here with black, but anyway, at some point somebody repainted all of it silver, so it's a mixed up car. But the main point then I wanted to show, so you know, most people can take out the radiator and take off the fan and do all this other stuff, remove all this just like you see here. But a big problem I always had was when I get the exhaust bolts off, they break off the pipe to the manifold. So I was thinking, well, maybe I can get it out without removing those. And it turns out it is possible, but it's a special order you have to do it. So, you know, you take the accessory and the valve cover and the intake manifold, everything off just like you see here, and undo the 2, 4, 6 on each side bolts, the intake manifold to the cylinder head, and then of course the 2 cross bolts. Once you get those out, you can pull the whole block and heads out. Oh, of course, remove the transmission bolts. They have a special kind of bolt. It's a 13 millimeter. And then you undo that, and then all the wire clamps come off, and then do a 9/16 for this. And when I'm putting this back, I'm cutting these off because that's extra work to have to undo it twice. And then that's the last thing I was going to say. And pull it straight out. You don't even have to take the torque converter off. I left it on the flex plate. And if you had remembered to remove the spark plugs, it comes right out. You do have to pry just a little bit here and there, but it comes out. Then you put the new one in the same way, but the really important trick on the new one, see, here's the block the one that was in there just a couple days ago. Put it in without the bucket piece that goes on these 3 holes. Do not have that on. That's if you have that on, you're going to waste several hours. Don't have that on, and yeah, really broke it. Broke the pan, everything. Okay. Yeah, and then when you put it in, you use your crane, and it'll go right on in with your chain. I don't know where the chain is, but and then have a jack under the transmission to get the transmission to the engine aligned, and then put your annoying bolts in, the one that I just showed you. Yeah. Put these in, at least 2 of them. And then take the jack away, and then using your crane here, lift it as high as you possibly can, and then put the little motor mount bucket part, the part that goes onto the rubber piece. Those parts right down there. Yeah, once you lift those in, you'll have just enough space to put those 3 9/16 head bolts in on both sides, and then drop it and it falls right into place, and you put your 2 cross bolts in. And then you'll be at this stage. You'll have the stuff put together just like this. So that's a big tip. Just do that and you'll have a much better success. Not break all the bolts off and mutilate the exhaust pipes and all. So I'm gonna continue, and later I'm gonna get the replacement lifters, because most of the lifters had gone solid, and one actually had some spring broken inside and totally collapsed. So put that in, and then the intake manifold, and put all the rest of the parts, and I hope this will be a really good daily driver vehicle here. So that's all for now. See you next time.